an audible voice of love, and touch conveys sincerity. It is less manipulative, and only when you're genuine, you can communicate through haptics. So what happens is, I this is my favorite, which I always share. Uh, we all know Sian Covey. Sian Covey is Stephen Covey's son. Sian Covey and his wife had two children. One was, when this happened, it was like the first son was around 6 years old, and the second one was hardly 3 years old. And the wife had to go out for on a project work one weekend, and she says, "You have to take care of the kids." And for Sian Kavi, this was the first time he would be left with managing the kids, because he's never done it before. So the wife is very, very particular about what food has to be given, what has to be done. She makes a big checklist of what to do. And inside the fridge, she has written, on day one morning, you have to give this, day one afternoon this, day one evening, you have to give this. There was a whole checklist. Everything was done. She said, "Everything I've done, right? And what happens is, you have to only heat it and give it." So the wife has done all these things. Can somebody quickly tell me what would be the love language of the wife, since she's done everything? She's put everything written there. Can somebody give us? Yeah, exactly, Rajni Priya. That's three. That's acts of service. Good. So what happens is, she does it. But what happened was, this man, for men, micromanaging is very difficult. They cannot go through all these checklists. They see the moment, see what has to be done. He decides, "I'm not going to touch any of this. I'm just going to take the children out." For them, they can take care of children in an open space rather than in a closed space. So what happens is, he goes, he says, "Children, next 2 days, we are going to have a gala time outside. So tomorrow morning, when we get up, we are going out. Okay, we are going out to the beach." And these two kids are really happy. They go out to the beach, and then he takes them to a park. Then they move to a departmental store. Each one is given a trolley, and each one can pick whatever they want. They thought this was freedom and heaven, because if mummy was there, mummy used to always say, "Don't do this, do this." Daddy is so good. It happens like that when it is for a short period of time. And after the big day out, in the evening, after they go out for to a zoo, all those things, evening, the children love Jackie Chan. So what happens is, he takes them out for a movie of one of Jackie Chan's picture. The elder one was super excited, and what he did was, he was in the flow of fighting, and he kicks. And even the one who was before, sitting in front, got received a kick. He was so excited watching the movie. The younger one was very sleepy, because it was a long day full of activities. Middle of the movie, the child dozes off, and when the movie is over, what happens is, this little one has already slept. So he moves out. Sian Kavi sees that there's no way of taking the car, because it was snowing outside, and the car was stuck in the snow. So he had to take the public bus. So what he did was, he removes his coat, okay, carries the sleeping child, puts it on the shoulder, covers him up with his coat, and holds the first child, and walks them home, taking the bus. And on the way home, what happens was, Sian Kavi keeps talking, holding the baby on his shoulder, and holding the elder one, holding the hand. He talks him way home, and he asks, "How was your day?" This boy was like, "Yeah, okay." And then he says, what did you like the most today?" He said, "Everything." "Would you like to have something tomorrow?" "Nothing." So everything was monosyllabic. And then the father realized the boy wasn't good. Maybe he's missing a mother. Maybe I should talk to him. Then they walk home. And what happens is, he goes and puts the baby on the bed, sits in front of the child and the elder one, and he asks, "Now, my boy Charlie, tell me, is there something that I have missed out today you want me to do for you tomorrow? Daddy will be very happy to do it for you." And the child, with small tears in his eyes, he says, "Daddy, will you hold on to me like you did to baby brother today? I want you to carry me." Touch is powerful. For the child, touch was the language, and children love to be touched. All mothers will know, the more you touch them, the more healthy they grow. right? Touch is powerful. And all the gifts, all the gala time, all the acts of service that the father did not reach the elder boy. And touch is so powerful.